Air signs, welcome to your collective bonus reading for the first week of September. Ooh, here we go. We're going to get an angel number card first. And in the playlist, all of these cards are listed with my Amazon affiliate link if you would like to have one of these decks. All right, crystal message. And just to change things up, I decided for the weekends, I'm going to do the readings like this. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. So the weekly readings will be the normal way. This just gives me something different to do. All right, this one is the Eloquy. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sure you will correct me if I'm wrong. All right, let's see what we have for air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have Sauvage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. Gives me a Queen of Wands feel. Maybe you're feeling those ants in your pants, maybe. You want to do something wild, spontaneous. We have two cards popping out here. We have Will, 13, Waxing Gibbous. So that kind of looks like the queen from Alice in Wonderland. So your will, and we also have beginnings, new moon in this doorway here. So something is happening there. I feel like these beginnings, maybe it's your will, maybe your willingness into being. Going on an adventure, going through that portal. We have speak your truth, express yourself, 8-8. So I feel like this is, tell the universe what you want. Be specific. Let the universe figure out how, it can arrange things, to come into fruition. I mean, you still have to act on things, but get the ball rolling. But yeah, express yourself. Hey. All right. So just give Madonna. Okay. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have 5 of Swords. Okay. And Ace of Swords. There we go. Truth. Let's see what's crossing this energy. So we have the World coming out. So we have Capricorn energy on that Taurus energy, earthly energy here. Now we have the Tower on the 5 of Swords. Okay. And what's going to be on the Ace? We have the Moon. All right. The Hierophant and the World. There's a pathway again, like that new beginnings. The Hierophant, if you think about the Hierophant's journey through the tarot, it's one of enlightenment in a way, spiritual growth, change, going from student to master is what we see here now, teaching. So I get the feeling, this feels like a graduation to me, air signs. You're completing something. Because this kind of feels like completion. This is completing something. This is an accomplishment, a big one. It feels like you are stepping through this portal because you've finished something. I don't know what else to say. This is new beginnings here. You're done. You've mastered this. It's time to master something else. What is it? Maybe it talks of a situation that there's nothing left to gain. You've learned all you can. It could have something to do with this. We have the 5 of Swords crossed by the Tower. 5 of Swords, it's a weird energy. It's not one of my favorite energies. It speaks of a wind, but maybe hollow winds, because we see, wait a minute, this 5 of Swords doesn't show the battlefield with the 2 figures with the stabbed in the back and the guy with the mask, and but with these situations, the 5, it's changeable energy. This is not something that's going to stay. I think you fought the good fought, the battle. You probably did the best you could. There's something here that is done. There's something here that this feels finished to me. I have another feeling of completion here. There is victory. We have it. But this is that Five of Swords, man. In any type of battle, it just feels like everybody gets hurt a bit, right? There's no way you can escape this unscathed. Whether you're ready for it or not, this tower is coming down. There's something that, like I said, it's done. You won here in some way. It's time to take what you've learned and move forward is what I'm feeling here for air signs. It feels a bit bittersweet. You've learned everything you can from this situation. It's done. And that's what I'm feeling. So now we have the Ace of Swords crossed by the moon. Oh, my nose is always sinuses, right? So the Ace of Swords, clarity, victory. I need some coffee. It's, well, all the aces, this clarity was there the whole time. It was like you knew but didn't want to see it. That Ace of Swords, that knowing, I feel like it was always there. Maybe even something that you just didn't want to acknowledge, you didn't want to see. You knew it was crumbling. You knew it was doomed from the start, possibly. With that moon energy crossing the swords. You just didn't want to see it. But I think perhaps this was a journey that you kind of almost had to take, because what you learned from this situation, that was how you were going to learn it. The hard way. Feels like learning something the hard way. Because no matter what, you still saw the truth. You still had to walk this path. This kind of feels like right here a dark night of the soul in a way, of having to get through this darkness, but having this sword of knowledge and truth on your side. So you weren't completely alone while you walked through this dark period. You had this sword with you, sword of truth that was always there. So that's what I'm feeling with this first round of cards. It feels tough. The lessons you learn this way. Yeah, it feels tough. Excuse me. I've just got the little bit. I sneezed my head off this morning, so I'm still in the rapture of that, I guess. It's just sometimes, like, it was worse when I was a kid. It really was worse. Sorry about that. All right, so allergies. Anyway, there's something here that I think it was hard for you to see. I think this situation brought a lot of fears and wounding to the surface to deal with. That's what that moon and sword feels to me. But the good thing is oh, look at that. 100%, sorry. 100%. 100% inner strength here. This whole situation gave you inner strength. It gave you, like, self-control and a lot of healing. This was a path that it could have been something you signed up for. But the great thing is that now you can see whatever that was. Now you have that hindsight is 2020. You can see this for what it was. Four of Swords. There we go. And the Nine of Pentacles. Woo! Virgo energy. This is really great. It's rough. but for your highest good. There is this, that she who is wild, this is really setting you free in a lot of ways. Because now you're so much stronger. Now we have the Hermit on the Strength card. We have the Ten of Wands on the Four of Swords. And the Nine of Cups on the Nine of Pentacles. Woo! I'll take that. I'll take that. In your solitude, because we have it this way. I don't know if I'm doing it right. But anyway, so we have, at your base, we have Leo here. And then we have the Hermit crossing it. So in your solitude, you found inner strength. This feels like that moon and sword energy combined. You know, doing that, going within with this Hermit and doing a lot of inner healing, figuring out what all this meant for you. There's a lot going on in this Hermit card. A lot going on, but that's how you come to this, is by really looking within, taking the time out, you know, to figure out what this situation meant for you, how it made you stronger. So I really like that. It's actually really good. And I feel like you're committed to this healing process. The Four of Swords crossed by the Ten of Wands. It's heavy. It can be tough, especially if, you know, healing is an individual pursuit. You can have therapists, you can have medications, those are all assisting, but the real journey you do yourself. And it can feel like a heavy burden at times. But I feel like you're determined to see this through and to have peace. You know, this is saying that because that first row is, this feels like a whole, all one energy of closing something out. And really sticking through with this process with that Ten of Wands. You're not going to give up on this process. You are committed and dedicated to finding peace, is what I'm feeling here. This is what I'm reading. It's what I'm seeing. And you have all these corvids and little birds on your shoulder. That's spirit. We have it in a lot of these cards. So you are, I feel like, protected and guided as you go through this possible dark night of the soul. And this is what you're headed towards. We have the Nine of Pentacles crossed by the Nine of Cups. How wonderful is that? The nines, for me, it's like self-sufficient energy. This isn't just wish fulfillment. Oh, I wish and then do nothing. These are both cards of actively participating in creating wealth and abundance and creating your own happiness. I mean, wow, look at this path. This is part of that, I think, speaking your truth, knowing your value, sharing your gifts with others, because it's saying that it will make it's profitable for you to do so at this time. And it'll also bring you great joy and happiness. When you share your gifts with others, it'll make you very happy. That is your wish fulfillment, is sharing your gifts and talents. It's twofold. You get two great things out of it. You get all these pentacles and you get all this happiness. But you're no longer, you're wise now. You're not just, you're in charge of this. You're not just giving out your pentacles to everybody. You're a lot more discreet and wise with what you give of yourself. She's not going to give away everything she's worked for. And she's not going to give away all her emotions. It's quantity over quality when it comes to, you know, who you're sharing this with. You know, I really love this energy. It's self-sufficient and it's very good. It feels healed. That's the big part. You understand your value. and your happiness, you know, that it's worth something, you know, your peace of mind. All right, so now we have the Eight of Wands jumping out. Things are speeding up. Incoming messages. Now we have the Two of Wands, Aries energy, and the Six of Cups. Okay. I feel like someone's going to be reaching out to you. Not necessarily a past person. There's maybe an offer coming in, and you have to choose. It's what I'm initially feeling, but let's see what is crossing this energy for air. We have Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Cups on the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups on the Six of Cups. Okay. Oh, my nose. Terrible. All right, so we have Sagittarius coming in here. That's good luck. This is a good message. This is, you know, the Wheel of Fate turning quickly in your favor as you process what you're going through here. Could be a dark night, could be some type of karmic healing that we talked about in the September forecast. You got a lot of good luck coming in. This could be a message you've been wanting to hear. You know, that's what I'm getting here. Not just an increase in a speeding up of your luck and things just going right for you. It feels like a very good message coming in. That's what it feels like. Something that's making you very happy. So, really interesting, these next four cards. Wow. So you have the Two of Wands crossed by the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Six of Cups crossed by the Page of Cups. So someone's offering you something. Now, it could be an offer from the universe. It could be a universal gift, but this feels more like an offer from someone else. And you are choosing a path here. We see that. Eight of Cups is coming out for everybody so far. You have the Two of Wands here, choosing a new path, because we do have the World card here. We have some kind of completion happening. You healing from something, as I've been feeling with other signs as well. Walking away. You are choosing a path here. We see that clearly. Where you're going, you know, but it seems like it's going to be towards something that you want, we assume, right? You are choosing a path here. And now we have the Six of Cups crossed by this Page of Cups here. This is an offer. This is incoming, a message, a gift. We have a gift here with the Six of Cups. It's also happiness, inner child. So I feel like this is a gift. And this is there's some kind of gift coming in. And this message with the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, something's incoming here, inbound. This could be, you know, honestly, this could be you reconnecting with a dream you had, a heart's desire from when you were a child, because we do have a page here. This could be something you've always wanted to do, and now the time is right, because we have the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Getting, you know. I feel like you're choosing a path here to go towards this, whatever it is, whether it's a gift you're giving yourself, you're allowing yourself to pursue something you've always wanted to do, or something is coming through for you. So be on the lookout for something coming in. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. All right, so we have breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Wow. That's part of that, maybe dark night and letting this something in. That's breaking bad habits. It could be for some of you. You know, letting something come to an end. Or you have, rutilated quartz. I can speak. Manifestation right there. It's got the rutile in it. The gold colored rutile brings manifestation, and the quartz amplifies energy because we know quartz has the highest frequency of all of the gemstones. Are you focused on what you want or don't want? That's a big thing here. Keep in mind that whatever you focus on is being amplified at this time, good and bad. So this really, if you think about it, this is saying focus on the good. Focus on the good stuff. You know, focus on luck, focus on manifestation. So be mindful of where you're putting your attention, really. By staying focused on what I want, I manifest it. There you go. And I think you are. All signs point to yes, right? You sound like a magic 8 ball. Ooh, we have 77, 77. We have perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. Wow. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. That's how it says it. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within. That's that Ace of Swords. And then you'll just know what the right next step is. Wow. Wow. That's empowering. Holy smokes. That's, I mean, to me, this is a good reading. You know, you could be going through something here, but it's transformative, and wow, what it brings. When you complete this cycle, when you make it through it, it's just like everything just opens up. Brand new. Happiness, abundance, everything. All right. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.